everybody, it's Heather from Cottontail Crafts. It's Saturday, March 8th. I had a hard time deciding when I was going to start filming. I didn't get much crocheted in the beginning of the week, but I plugged through and I did get some stuff crocheted. So Dave's stepfather passed away on Tuesday. So we've been like visiting his mom. The celebration of life is tomorrow. And I have a market tomorrow. So the celebration of life doesn't start until 3. And my market is 10 to 2, so Dave was like, just go to your market and just come to the celebration of life after your market is over. And I thought about canceling it, but I just decided not to. I decided to go. So like crochet helps me get through some difficult times. My mother's not doing very well either. She's in a home with dementia. She doesn't know anybody, for those of you who are new to my channel. And just in the 2 years that she's been there, she's gone from walking every day, being very active, to now she's in a wheelchair. She absolutely knows nobody. Her food has to be pureed, ground up, and she's having trouble swallowing. She's having seizures. So crochet has gotten me through a lot of difficult times. Milo, my dog, helps me get through difficult times. But crochet, I don't even know. I can't even imagine like not having crochet, what that would be like. I probably would be depressed all the time if I didn't have crochet. So I decided to keep my market. I've been having a hard time getting into markets. Me and my friend Brenda, we do the markets together. We like to do them together, and she's getting into quite a few areas that I can't get into because they're limiting the same type of craft, which I thought was a good thing. But like, I can't even get in. I can't even get in. And when I can get in, there's multiple crafters. So it's like some event organizers are allowing more than one and some are not. So I think I'm just to the point now where I'm just happy to get in. If there's more of us, there's more of us. I figured a little bit of money is better than no money. I mean, I have so much yarn, so many plushies, and I have to unload it somehow. So it's like quite the dilemma. Like, I don't know what to do. There's days where I feel like stopping. I did the polymer clay earrings. Everybody got into that, so I stopped that. I just bought a new printer. Everybody's doing that now, so I just feel like a little deflated, you know, like. But I got to keep going. I got to keep crocheting because that's what's helping me through all this other stuff going on. So yeah, I decided to keep my market tomorrow. And it's in Chester, so it's like an hour away. So I figure by the time I pack up and get to the celebration of life, I'll probably be half an hour late. So I'm gonna keep doing it. And then I have another market this month in Waverly, which I think is on the 22nd, and I've never been at that location either. I just wanted to take a break from Muscadot because my last market I made $3.75. So I don't know when I'm going to go back there. I might just wait until the markets go outside where we have the road traffic and just keep trying to get in elsewhere. So I was like, what am I going to work on this week? I think I have enough snakes. I have enough mini birds, chicks and eggs. So I go through my patterns and I come across Allfromjade's, I think it's Chantel the Caterpillar. I will put it on the screen if I'm wrong. But I bought this last year when I was in her patron, and it was around the same time that I bought all of her other fidget critters. And if any of you have been with me, you know, from the beginning or, you know, for a while, I did not enjoy those fidget critters. So when I seen the Caterpillar in there, I didn't even want to do it. I didn't even want to do it. But then I'm like, well, I have the pattern. I should do it. So I made, I'm pretty sure it's Chantel. Anyway, I made a Caterpillar. And this is Premier Yarn Gumdrop. It was a cake that I bought. This yarn, I hate this yarn. It sheds worse than the Michael's yarn, worse than Parfait Chunky. It's horrible. And there's not much structure to it. Like, it's very, I don't know, it's kind of flimsy. So this was not a good yarn choice for me getting back into the fidget critters. I do like how it looks. It's flexible. You can move it. You can bend it. And I decided to use these eyes that I got off Amazon quite a while ago. And the only change I make to this pattern is after I assemble it, I sew the head a little bit better to the body. That's the only change I make. Like, she is very cute. But I do not like this yarn, and I will never buy this yarn again, ever. But I want it gone. I don't think I have much left. But I do like the colors. It's nice and bright. It's a very easy pattern. The assembly is easy. And I didn't find it as bad this time as I did last year when I did the other critters, because I knew what was involved, like when I went back to it. But I had the pattern. I've never done it before, so I wanted to do it. So I made her. And then I decided, well, I wanted to do my favorite Bernat yarn in the Mystical. And I decided to do a black and rust caterpillar because we have those in Nova Scotia. I'll actually put a picture up here. And I did it with the black variegated and the rust variegated. And I gave her orange eyes. Again, the only change I made was I assembled it how she tells you to, and then I go back in and add a couple of stitches to the head, to the body, just to make the head a little bit more secure. But this was way better yarn, in my opinion, to do the fidget toys. It's a little bit sturdier and there's more structure to it. Like, it's not as flimsy. So I did enjoy this one more than the first one that I made. So then I decided, well, I'll go back to the bee. And the last time I made the bee and wasp, I used Parfait Chunky. And this time I used the Mystical Bernat. And I made one bee. And I found it easier, again, because I know what I'm doing. But I honestly like the Bernat yarn a lot better for this style of plushie. Now, I do not know why her antennas curl away from the head. I can't get mine to do that, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but hers go out like this. And they're curled. Mine want to curl back in. So I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong, but again, I went back in and I just added a few stitches to the head into the body just to secure the head. But I enjoyed this process more this time than I did last year with the chenille yarn. So yeah, so I made another bee. And then I decided, well, I'm gonna make another one. So I made another one, exactly the same as the first one. Now I used glitter, Bernat. Well, this is Walmart yarn. This white, it's Mainstays from Walmart, but it's a white glitter. And it's thicker than the Mystical, so I wanted something a little bit thick for the wings because you surface crochet them on later. Again, mine will not lay like hers. I might have to go back in and just tack them into the body just to secure them at the top. So I made 2 bees. And they're a little bit bigger than the Parfait Chunky, so I think I'm going to charge, I don't know if I can get 25 for these though, that's the thing. I might put 22 on them. And these I'll probably do 25. I don't think I'm going to get any more than 25 for these, so I'm going to do 25 for these and 22 for these. If they don't sell, I'll lower them to 20, but I'm going to put 22 on them. So this week, it's all from Jade. Everything I made is all from Jade. So I didn't want to make any more of the big caterpillars unless I sell some. So then I decided, well, she just came out with the mini version of this caterpillar, and I believe the small one is Camille the caterpillar. So I bought the mini. And I kind of really enjoyed the mini because I made like 9 of them. But I have so much scrap Parfait Chunky to use up. That's what I dipped into, was my scrap bin. I honestly can't even remember which one I made first. It might have been this one. No, it wasn't that one. It could have been, it was probably this one. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. I just switched up the colors. But I really enjoyed the small one. I didn't even go back and tack the head to the body because it's so small. I don't think it needs it. But these are adorable. And I found these a lot easier to assemble than the larger ones, but I just had fun like picking up my colors. And like I said, I had so much scrap Parfait Chunky, so I made that one. And like I said, I played around with my colors a lot. Like I have the pattern memorized now. I don't even have to look at it anymore. Then I did another one that was just I kept the head and the tail the same color, and then I did the body all different colors. So I did that one. This one I'm not a super fan of, but I'm sure some kid will like it. I did the head and the tail in pom-pom yarn, and then I just did the body in all different colors. Now in her pattern, the last round of the bodies, you slip stitch around the body. And she says to do this loosely, and I cannot slip stitch loosely, like I just couldn't. And my pieces were not sitting inside each other very well, so I switched it up to single crochet, and that worked a lot better for me. But I just think these are adorable. Now, I figure if I can get $15 for Myrtle the Turtle, I should be able to get $15 for these, because these are bigger and they take longer to do. So starting out, $15. I'm in Canada, so I don't know in the States what you would charge for this, but I think I should be able to get $15 for them. But yeah, I pumped out 9 of them, and I had a lot of fun playing with my colors, using up some scrap yarn, and I do want to make more, but I think 9 is a good start. I have a habit of making a bunch of the same thing and then being stuck with them. I kind of like this one. So I just had fun. They were very mindless, which is kind of what I needed. I like this one too. And I ran out of black glitter Parfait Chunky, so what did I do? Jumped on Premier and ordered some more yarn. I got 27 balls of yarn coming. So I ordered some glitter. I ordered some Parfait Chunky in the new colors. And then I did an order of the Premier Basic Chenille, which is their blanket yarn. So I ordered some of that, because there's a lot of colors that I can't get at Michael's, so I thought I would order some of that, and then I can mix it in with the Bernat that I have here at home. So yeah, I was just busy the past couple days pumping out these cute little caterpillars. So I really like this one. And this one's kind of cute too. Like, I think you could do whatever color combination you want, and I think kids will really like these. So I'll have to take some pictures and maybe do a reel on Instagram. But yeah, I got to stop with the caterpillars and see if they sell first. But I think this one I really like. This is Sweet Snuggles Light, but it was really thin, crappy stuff, so I mixed it with my Parfait Chunky. And I just did browns and taupes. But yeah, I love these. So I kind of changed my tune on the fidget toys. And going forward, the larger ones, I'm gonna just stick with the Bernat blanket. And I haven't tried the mini out of the blanket yarn. So maybe I'll make 1 or 2 out of the blanket yarn so I can have like a couple of different price points. Because somebody might not want to pay $15 for the small one. They might not want to pay, you know, $25 for the large one. So maybe if I do the mini in, you know, maybe my new yarn that I got coming, I can make like a $20 Caterpillar. So that's it for now. I think I actually might have to go back to the mini loaf cats out of the Parfait Chunky. I don't think I have any of those left. But now I kind of want to make a few of the mini caterpillars in the Bernat and see how big they come out. So maybe I'll make a couple of more of those today. And then I gotta reorganize my market bins because Miss Brenda, God love Miss Brenda, she's actually gonna come pick me up tomorrow morning. She's gonna take me to my market, and then she's gonna drop me off at the place where they're having the celebration of life, and then I can just get a drive home with Dave. Because me and Miss Brenda are going to be hanging out Monday morning. We're going to go for breakfast, and then I can just get my market stuff from her on Monday. So that has taken a little bit of stress off me, knowing that she can just drop me off at the Buffalo Club, and I don't have to worry about lugging my vehicle, you know, all over the place. So thank you, Miss Brenda. I really appreciate it. I know I've been like not wanting to do much this week, not wanting to hang out, not wanting to. It's just been going to work, coming home, and trying to crochet to take my mind off of things. But not getting into the markets with my friend has been a little bit of a bummer. I just got to keep crocheting. I'm probably going to have a pretty big clearance bin this summer because I got a lot of stuff that I want to just mark down, move out, probably never do that pattern again, and move on to the newer stuff. But yeah, I really have enjoyed the fidgets out of the blanket yarn. Like, you wouldn't think yarn type would make a big difference, but these, they're just so much sturdier. It doesn't shed like the Parfait Chunky or the Michaels yarn. And because of the way these are assembled, I used cotton yarn to assemble my pieces. But yeah, for the larger items, for me, I just went back and tacked the head down a little bit better. But so much sturdier than the chenille yarn. But the reason why I kind of went back to this was because at my last market, I did have somebody ask me for a bee, and I'm out of bees. So I decided to go back to this pattern, and then I'm like, oh, I haven't even done this one, and I've had it for how long now? Like a long time. So I'm going to jump off. I'm going to make a couple of the minis in the blanket yarn just to see what size they look like, and then I'll be back later with some market footage. So I will be back later on. Hi everybody, it's still Saturday. I did get 2 more caterpillars done, and I decided to do 2 more, the mini pattern with the Bernat blanket. So I did this one. I think this is my favorite size out of all of them. And then I did this one. So this is out of Parfait Chunky, and this is out of Bernat. And then this is the bigger caterpillar in Bernat. So it's hard to hold on to them. I'm not going to do the big Caterpillar and Parfait Chunky because I don't like the big Caterpillars with the more flimsy yarn. I think I'm just going to stick with Bernat for the big ones. So I got 9 little Caterpillars in Parfait Chunky, 2 little ones in Bernat, and 2 in the big. So that's like 14 Caterpillars. So I think I have to stop until I know they're going to sell. So yeah, so Brenda's going to pick me up in the morning. So I think I'm going to go out and pack my car now. Because she's coming at 6:30 in the morning. So if my car's already loaded, I can just offload from my car to her car when she shows up. And then we'll be on the road. So I will be back with some footage and some results, and hopefully it's good, because I don't know if I can take a bad market right now with everything that's been going on. Oh, okay, so I'll be back in a bit.
Do you do Christmas markets in November or December? My Christmas market for my is November. I put in the little. Oh, good. Okay. 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 All right. We've already. I think I know I do. I don't know about Heather has all my Christmas markets already. And that's just like I put it out. I love Christmas markets. But by the time Christmas goes around, I'm done. We just lay down. I never did nothing.
All right, so the market is over. We are on our way back home. Well, I'm on my way to the Buffalo Club. But I don't even need to reference my market book because it was another crappy market. So, I'm sorry if the camera's moving. Like, shitty roads in Nova Scotia, okay? So I sold 2 squirrels for $36. That's it. Wrap up complete. Brenda's laughing at me. Table fee was $25, so I made a whopping $11, which is what, $7.25 more than I made at my last market. I'm on a roll, man. Yeah. I'm on a roll. It's a good thing I made good money at my friend's floral shop over, you know, the past month, because let me tell you, it's been a rocky road at the markets. But yeah, that's it. So I'm leaving it at that. I got nothing else. Thank you, Miss Brenda.
Yay.
Thank you, Miss Brenda, for being my chauffeur. And we have 5 more markets here. Yay! Oh, we are such troopers, I tell you. This was their first market of the year, so I'm thinking it hopefully will get better. It was dead. Like, I'm pretty sure I made more money than some of the other people there, so I made my table fee. I'm happy. But yeah, that's it. That's it. So I'll be back next week. No markets next week. Oh yeah, no markets next week.
Week after.
The week after. We're in Waverly?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so the 22nd we're in Waverly, and March 30th we signed up for Muscatawbit because it's CD Sunday, which is a fairly busy market. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. See you next week, everybody. Bye.
Why is your phone pointed at me?
It's pointed at him.
It's not pointed at him, it's pointed
You're
at
not
me.
even in the shot. You're not even in the shot. Puppy's loving his new thing, his new treat. Yeah. Ooh. Did you drop it, baby?